Hello everyone, welcome back to Yellowgreys YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to cover the regular expression pattern quantifiers. And in our previous tutorial, we have covered what is a regex pattern and how to use regular expression on our string. So that we have seen using this find matching pattern, and we have tried a couple of examples as well. And in this video I'm going to cover the entire quantifier options. Here we have a lot of options: exactly, any, at least, one, 0 or 1, between x and y times, using this literal regex pattern. So if we take it, other quantifiers, all other quantifiers are same. First we need to understand what is quantifiers of these options. So then only we can able to fix it this quantifiers appropriate places. So let's get started. We are going to see UiPath RegEx Builder literal quantifiers. Okay. So first I'm going to talk about this quantifiers called exactly. So the exactly, what is exactly? So imagine we have a text document containing various terms and sentences, and our goal is to identify the specific word contract within the text. Note that, within the text. To achieve this, we can utilize literal quantifiers with the requirement of exactly one match. Note that, exactly one match. By setting the quantifier to 1, okay, by setting the quantifier to 1, we ensure that we are searching for a single occurrence of the word contract and nothing more. Okay, that you can see here in this regex builder. So here we have the same text, and I have choose that literal regex, and I added the value to find out contract. And here we have a quantifiers. I selected exactly, and I added 1. Okay, so here you can see that full expression. So that is called pattern. Okay, we have the pattern called contract. So it's identified the contract here. So next quantifier is exactly 2. Okay, so in the previous screen I have added this 1, and here I have added 2, so that you can see the difference here. So what is quantifiers exactly 2? Suppose we have a large body of text such as legal document, and our task is to locate instance of the word contract within it. To accomplish this, we can employ literal quantifiers with the conditions of exactly 2 matches. Note that, exactly 2 matches. By setting the quantifier to 2, we specify that we are looking for precisely 2 occurrence of the word contract through the text. Once we successfully find 2 distinct instances of the word contract, we have fulfilled the requirement of exactly 2 matches found. This approach enables us to identify and isolate specific occurrence of contract, enabling further analysis. And here you can see the regex builder window, and I choose the regex literal, and the value contract and the quantifiers is exactly 2. You can know you can find the difference from the previous screen and the current screen, and the pattern it generated contract, and the quantifier is 2. Okay, and this is called quantifiers exactly 2. Okay, and moving to the next one. So what is quantifier any, 0 or more? So look at here, and when we want to locate occurrence of the word contract within a given text, we can utilize literal quantifiers within the flexibility of matching any 0 or more instance. By using the quantifier that allows for 0 or more occurrence, we are not imposing a specific requirement on the number of matches. So you can see here in this window there is a regex builder window, and here I choose literal value contract and the quantifier is any 0 or more, and if I choose any 0 or more, it's automatically added asterisk symbol, and the full expression also it's got added after contract, it's got added asterisk. So the pattern is, the complete pattern is this one. So here you can see that it's matched with 0 or more contract keywords. So moving on to the next quantifier, that is called at least one or more. And once you selected this at least one or more, there is a symbol plus symbol added automatically with the expression, so that you can see here. And let's get start with what is at least one or more. So in this process of searching for instance of the word contract within a text, we can employ literal quantifiers that requires at least one or more occurrence. By utilizing this quantifier, we ensure that we find the word contract appearing at least once in the given text. It allows us to identify all instances where the word contract is present, regardless of the total number of occurrence. Whether it is appears once, twice, or even more times, our focus is on capturing those instances where contract is used. This approach helps us to extract relevant information, analyze the usage of contract in the context, and gain valuable insights from the text and at hand. Okay. So yes, you can see the pattern also here, and you can see the difference of what is at least one or more. And moving on to the next quantifier, that is called 0 or 1. So what is 0 or 1? So when it comes to locating the word contract within a given text, we can employ literal quantifiers that allows for a 0 or 1 match. This means we are looking for an instance where the word contract may or may not appear in the text. By using this quantifier, we open up the possibility of finding the one occurrence of contract or not finding it at all. Look at this screen, okay, and we have the same content here, and we choose the regex literal and value contract and quantifiers 0 or more. It's automatically added the question mark, and the pattern is generated with the question mark. Okay, it means it selected 0 or 1, the keyword contract. Okay, so moving on to the next quantifiers, that is called between x and y times. What is x and y times? So here look at this description. To locate the word contract within a text document, we can utilize literal quantifiers that define a specific range of occurrence by setting the quantifiers between x and y. We establish the criteria for the number of times the word contract should appear in the text. Okay, note this point, okay, correctly. So we establish the criteria for the number of times the word contract should appear in the text. This range allows us to precisely identify instances where the word contract occurs a specific number of times within the defined range. For example, if we set x to 2 and y to 5, we are looking for contract to appear between 2 and 5 times. Here is an example. So there is a test text called the contract was signed by both the parties. They agreed to the terms and conditions stated in the contract. the contract is legally binding contract. So there are a couple of contracts. So I choose literal and value added contract. I choose the quantifiers between x and y times, and here I choose 2 and 3, which means, see here there is a one contract, it didn't match it. So here there is a contract, it didn't match it. So here there is a contract, it didn't match it, which means 2, it start from 2. So here you see the continuous occurrence of 2, contract, contract, contract. There is a 3, and also it's identifying that 2 as well. Okay, so this is the difference. I added the different regular expression window as well, okay, which is from website. So this is how we use quantifiers options. So whenever we select the regex pattern, and we need to select the quantifiers as well, which means the appropriate quantifiers. So in the upcoming video, I will talk about all the regex pattern, the mix match. Okay, so I will talk about a literal combination of digits. So I will talk about all those things in the upcoming videos. Stay tuned. Thank you.